Wow. This one is a story that is definitely going to be a little bit harder to share. Okay? I'm not going to lie. This was going to be a little bit harder to share, but I think this is a moment that I think that all gentlemen can probably learn something from, or at the very least, get some entertainment out of it. All right? But what is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. Back again, once again. You already know what it is, baby. Instant classic in the making. Your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe, notify, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the good docs content. All of my good stuff listed in the link in the description area below. Wow. You know what? I thank God for a lot of things, but I think, you know, I thank God the most because 10 years in the country, 10 years strong in the Philippines. I mean, getting it in like Tyson, baby. Beating that box up in the clutch, man. 10 years strong. And I can honestly say with a straight face, looking at you in the camera, that the good doc has no babies right now. Right? Again, I was really good about protecting myself. You know, being young and not wanting to have kids while I was still focusing on my studies. It really did scare me a lot. So that led me to using the proper protection. Okay? But I have to admit, that there were some moments, man. Doc's not perfect, right? Doc is not perfect at all. Where, you know, there were probably some potential pregnancy scares, right? There were a couple, right? Maybe a period that took a little bit longer to hit than normal, or the good doc believing the words of a Filipina. And those are the ones that I want to share with you today. All right? So, if a Filipina ever tells you it's okay, I can't get pregnant, so you can let your little swimmer swim, don't believe that. Okay? I was 18 when it happened, or 19 when it happened, but don't believe that part. Okay? I was under the assumption baby girl had like a little medical issue or a condition that prevented her from getting pregnant, because that's what she said, right? I think she may have mentioned something about some ovaries being taken out or something to that effect. And Filipinos don't lie, right? So I was like, well, you know, we've been kind of doing this for a while now. This is like our fifth time, or third or fourth, fifth, whatever, right? It wasn't the first time, right? So I felt a little bit comfortable in the situation. And so, you know, things happen and my swimmers swam. And next thing I know, about 2 weeks later, I'm getting phone calls about, oh, you know what I'm saying? I missed my thing, right? I thought, oh shit. And I'm getting mad because I was like, what you mean you missed your thing? Like, what you mean is late or it's delayed, right? Because I'm getting upset because I'm starting to get nervous and I'm sweating bullets and shit because you told me, girl, that this couldn't happen, right? See what happens when you just believe words, right? So, I was under the assumption that this couldn't happen, right? I was under the assumption that this couldn't happen. You told me this couldn't happen because you had your things removed. And then she was like, well, the doctor did say that there was a slight percentage chance. I was like, bitch, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did try to set me up. That's what I felt in my heart. And I was upset and I was angry. And I blocked her. I was mad. Come to find out it was just, you know, a little false alarm and shit like that. But I was mad. And you would think, right? You would think that after that time, you know, you would learn your lesson, right, Doc? Right. First time it happens, you know what I'm saying? You never let it happen again. I mean, granted, you were young, you were gullible, and you feel me, right? But one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for the ones in the back of the nosebleed section, ladies and gentlemen. Doc got suckered in one more time, but this one was interesting. This one was the icing on the cake in reference to how I think. This is just a thought. Not sure if it's true or not. But this is just how I feel baby girl tried to finesse her little half-breed baby, courtesy of the good Dr. Mike TV. Alright, so we were talking, and We were drinking and all that shit. And baby girl, I shit you not. I shit you not. She was very smart. And again, being young, dumb, and gullible, she provided evidence that was false as hell. So, there are these pills, birth control pills that you can take in the Philippines, right? And, you know, even though I knew she was on the pills, I was still using condoms, right? Of course. Smart man, right? Genius, right? Toxic pure genius. Feel me? But baby girl was like, yo, I'm on the pill and everything. We good. And she showed me that the pack, right? The package, she showed me that for the date that she was supposed to take it, she had already taken a pill that day, right? Because for some reason, the packages are labeled by the weekday, right? So it's a cycle of about a month, I believe, 30 pills or something like that, something to that effect. So it's good for the month. You take one every day. So the one that was specifically for that day was no longer in the package, right? So I'm thinking we good. I'm thinking we Gucci, right? I'm like, all right, well, you know, maybe I could let my swimmers swim. Yo, this bitch flushed that pill down the toilet. I said, you son of a bitch. She hadn't even been taking them pills, bro. She hadn't even been taking the pills. She showed me she took the pill, but she hadn't been taking them. And again, you have to understand, in the moment, I wasn't thinking. You know, I wasn't thinking somebody was going to try to finesse a little hat-breed baby on courtesy of the good doc. You know, I got some good genes and shit. I look alright. But, you know, I didn't think that she would want to have no kid with your boy. She never took one pill out of that package. It was almost as if she bought the package that day and took out all the pills up until that point to prove a point or to finesse your boy. And I was like, you know what? I can't fuck with y'all no more. Y'all too devious. And again, it's not all Filipinas. It's funny now that I think about it, but in the moment, your boy was freaked the fuck out, right? What do you think, man? I'm 19, on the cusp of 20, trying to enjoy the best years of my life. I'm in college, man. I'm surrounded by beautiful, beautiful, beautiful college girls and skirts and shit. I'm not trying to be nobody's baby daddy. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch me like that. Right? I gotta brush them shoulders off. So that's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, why do you think I prefaced this whole story by saying I gotta thank God first and foremost? Because as far as I know, if I could put my hands on a stack of Bible, the good doc is very much unaware, if they do exist, of any children that bear that come courtesy of me. Right? Don't think there is. I've been pretty good about being able to stick and move, you know, for 10 years strong in the game. So I'm like, you know, sometimes you can slip up, man, so you got to be careful. And sometimes, being young, dumb, and gullible, you can allow a woman to finesse you. The first time was based off words. The second time was based on falsified evidence. Things that I thought to be true, you know, and especially when you don't feel like somebody has a legit reason to lie to you, that's when it hurts the most, right? Because, I mean, there was really no legit reason to lie. We were kicking it. We were having a good time. We never even talked about having babies or anything like that. It wasn't something where it came up in conversation and maybe I said, I don't want no kids right now because it's not the right time. I didn't say nothing like that. We never even had that conversation. So the fact that she kind of creeped in and kind of crept in on that and kind of tried to sneak that one in on your boy, it made me feel away. And from that moment on, I just, you know, kind of became a little bit precautionary, man. You know, don't let die. I'm glad that I did not become the precautionary tale, because I could have, damn sure could have. Now, of course, I got great family, man. They would have helped me take care of my shit, you know, during that time when I was in my brokest moments, going through college and shit. So if it really did go down, like, I'm pretty sure my people would have had me. But that's not the point. It's the fact that, you know, that would have been a mistake that I made that could have been avoided, you know, and I don't like it when shit that could be avoided or things that could be unavoidable are now made apparent. And I'm thinking about it like, yo, man, only if I would have done this or only if I didn't listen to that, I wouldn't be here right now. See, I don't want to be the cautionary tale, right? And I'm glad that I did not become one. But, you know, shit. I'm pretty sure I could spit out some cute little babies, man. Hey, if they look like my girl more than they look like me, I think we're gonna be all right. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you found some enjoyment or edutainment in this particular video. And if you did, please feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. If you like this video just a little bit more than normal, there's a card down at the bottom. If you want to say thank you to the good doc, put a couple dollars on the good doc's books. I would highly appreciate that. Make sure you check me out on Patreon. All of my good stuff, man. All of the unforeseen content that is just not YouTube ready. That's where you can find it. Over 60 plus videos strong in the Patreon. Don't sleep on that one. And of course, if you guys want some merch, man, Doc's got merch together. And again, I'm surprised at, you know, how this thing is kicking in full gear for me. And if you guys want to get you a t-shirt, by all means, email me. All prices include shipping. All right? And that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the energy that I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. All right? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the good Doc is officially out. Aalis nako, paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Bye-bye. Peace.